Alright, y'all, so this week's episode of Insecure was giving what it was giving. So let's give it what we got.
I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah.
What does the cat do?
Meow. I'm so down, back me and I'm never in your side.
Alright, so I'm doing this, y'all, without notes, because it was pretty much all about Issa stuff. So Issa wakes up, she is running through her mind like everything that happened the night before. She goes through her voicemail, everybody is checking on her. Fuck that girl, Molly, it's all about you. Issa, have you talked to Molly? Girl, call me back. Oh my God. Oh girl, I know it was a good time, but the people want their deposit big. So how about you just call me back? So it was just a bunch of everything. And then she went to Facebook and everybody who was there loved it. People were like, look, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but bitch, I loved it. Okay, it was everything and more. Put me down. Who had the mac and cheese, this, that, and the third. It was a huge success. Issa, you should be proud of yourself. The block party was amazing. And if that wasn't enough, boom, Lawrence calls. And she like, you could tell that Molly's words had resonated with her, not only because she was a friend and somebody close and somebody that Issa valued as far as their opinion is concerned, and to hear that, oh, you always use to people, you so fucking selfish. Issa felt that way. So she was just like, I hope you don't feel like I was using you. And did I say Lawrence? Did I say Lawrence? I meant Nathan. Y'all, I've been drinking this fucking tequila wine. This, what you call it, margarita wine, bitch. I am plastered. You hear me? So I meant Nathan. Y'all know damn well Lawrence think all this bitch. So I know y'all was like, Lawrence. If I said Lawrence, if I didn't, this whole part won't be it now. But Nathan was like, no, I helped you because I wanted to. Like, no, you didn't do anything wrong. So, boom, cake. So, Issa is getting ready for the day, and her reflection in the mirror is like, bitch, relax, relate, release. Do your self-care Sunday. Take time for you. I know you missing your girl, Molly, but hell nah, bitch, you not gonna reach out because you didn't do anything wrong. She came to your motherfucking event, and she charged you up, and all you was trying to do was have a successful event, okay? You was not wrong in this. Even though Issa had said in a live with somebody on Instagram Live later that Issa wasn't blameless, I'm looking for the proof because I don't know about that. So for this self-care Sunday, Issa decides she wants to go to a sipping paint, to which she sits with a group of 3 women who have an extra seat. They don't have no drink, and she got a, oh child, let me back it up. So Issa go down to the grocery store. So Issa is like, oh my God. I know Nathan had said, I did probably call him Lawrence because I wanted to call him Lawrence just now. I know Nathan had said I wasn't being selfish and I wasn't using him, but I feel like I need to do a good deed in the world just to balance out the scales. So while she was at the grocery store, she really didn't want to do it, but this pregnant lady was like, oh, please pay for my shit. I had went shopping knowing I didn't have no money, so I'm just going to beg everybody in line till somebody give me, oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. And then Issa reflection was like, nah, bitch. We broke. We broke as fuck, bitch. The pandemic ain't hit and we ain't even looking for a stimulus because we don't know that it's coming, bitch. We broke. We are living la vida broca. So, bitch, no. But Issa was like, no, this is not good tea. Come on, girl. Now, I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought the bitch just wanted to cut in line because she was pregnant and didn't want to be on her feet so long, and the line was all the way down aisle 17. So, bitch, I thought she just wanted to cut in line. But mama put her stuff down and was like, thank you for paying for this. And I'm like, because I just thought you wanted to skip. But Issa was hip to it. Issa was like, okay, girl, it's a good deed. I'm just doing my thing, girl. I'm doing my thing for you. For him. $156.17. Issa was like, God damn, bitch. The fuck? So Issa knew she didn't have her money, but was like, decline. Shall I work in retail? People always be, what? Does it not work? No, it works. It works for everybody else, and it's gonna work for everybody after you, bitch. You ain't got no money. You broke. Broke. So she swiped again, and the lady was like, it's not gonna change. You're declined. And child, this is a sad moment when the beggar has pity on the person that they are begging. Child, she said, it's okay. The gift you've given me is perspective. God bless. Damn! The bitch was so, she was embarrassed for you. She left all her shit and was just like, fuck it. My baby just got, and Issa was like, I'll just take the wine. The baby in here. She ain't gonna need that anyway. So then she treats herself to the self-care Sunday, which is the paint and sip. And there's 3 girls, like I was saying, with the 4th empty seat. And they ain't had no liquor. So Issa was like, I got this whole thing of liquor. Y'all just say the word. And I mean, we can share it. I mean, whatever. So they had a good time, paint or whatever. They was bonding as girls. And as they was leaving, we find out that one of the girls, I think it's Kyla Pratt, is a bachelorette, and this is her bachelorette weekend, and she wants to have fun, do her little thing or whatever. So Issa's like, I hope y'all have fun, enjoy LA, because they all from DC. And she was like, I'm finna go hang my dick on the wall, because they was painting cactuses, but all they cactuses look like dicks, because all of them married except for Issa. Issa the only one that no man. But she was like, yeah, I'm finna go hang the dick on the wall or whatever. And one of the girls was like, oh my God, we finna just go to the little bar down the street, grab us a little bite, yeah, little one too. You wanna go? And Issa was like, you know, girl, I really don't. And then the reflection was like, go, have a good time, bitch, you need it. Fuck that reflection. And you finna find out why. Oh. So Issa was like, okay, I go. So Issa goes. Issa bonds with everybody. We find out that the job that she gives herself is cultural curator. She brings people together and introduce them to new things. And what was Paula not parking for this block party? Y'all could have gave her an extra day rate, bitch. She could have used the extra $1,500 or $1,100 or whatever her rate is, bitch. She could have seen the fruits of her labor if she was an investor. So Issa bonding with the girls or whatever. And one of the girls, the girl who invited her, actually was like, "Ooh, girl, I gotta pay. Just give me a minute." And Issa was like, "Ooh, me too." So they go to the restroom. While they peeing, they talk about where to find the good niggas at. Baby, by the time Issa finished with her spiel on where you can find a nigga, she was like, "So where you think y'all gonna go?" Dana? Baby, she looked down. Dina feet gone. Dina was in the store next to her. Dina feet is gone. So Issa, whitewash, go outside, because you got to wash your hands. Before the corona, you should have been washing your goddamn hands, so we wouldn't have been in this motherfucking situation right now. But I'm going to move on. So she wipe and wash. She leave. She goes to the table, ain't nobody there. She like, what the fuck? And it's a little note in one of the seats. Issa got to know. It's a to-do list. And 2 of the things is, befriend a stranger, dine and dash. And you get double the points if you can do 2 in 1. They done left Issa with the bill and they just met her 15 minutes ago. Bitch, they are checking shit off this bucket list. Okay, so Issa like, oh, I don't know if Issa paid, but Issa shot out of that motherfucking restaurant parking lot like a bat out of hell. So I don't know. But Issa live in LA, so if I was you, I would pay, bitch, because she could catch you any day now. So Issa finds the girls when she at a light or whatever, and so she pull up, she's scared. Bitch. No, she don't do all of that. She take the painting and kapow, bust it over Dina's head and was like, bitch, that's what a nigga's at, bitch. You gonna do that, bitch? I got you, bitch. And then we flip to reality, because we know Issa ain't that girl and she ain't about that life. Or if she is, we ain't seen it yet. Meanwhile, Issa is at the light and she just happened to see them. And they don't know what car she in, so they just casually walking down the sidewalk. And that was her night. And it just really sucked because Issa needed this moment to detach from everything. It's not that she don't want to fuck with Kelly, because Kelly had been blowing her phone up. It's not that she don't want to talk to her brother. It's not that she don't want to rekindle with Molly. It's not that she didn't even want to talk to Tiffany. It's just like, I just need to detach from everything attached to Molly. And since all y'all know Molly, I just need a break. Like, I just need everything regarding this event, this Molly situation, this life I share, this bubble, I need out of for just a minute. And I couldn't agree more. You know, like, my place is my bubble. You know, my apartment is my bubble, but this pain and sip would have been everything, and having 3, not even new lifelong friends, but new acquaintances. Just to, you know, let the night go without a hitch. Everybody pay, y'all go out. Issa could have gotten invited to the wedding, like, and that would have, you know, now I have external friends. I have different circles of friends, and I appreciate that so much. I have a Molly. I'm sure I have a Molly. I don't want to give it a name, but I'm sure I have a Molly. But that Molly only exists in one of my circles. When I'm done with that circle and that circle is getting too much, I can go to this circle. Or I can go to this circle. Like, it's important. So it really sucks that didn't work out for Issa. And I think she started to just feel the weight of everything. So she makes a phone call. And I thought she was calling Nathan, but she calls her mom. And she goes and spends time with her mom. And this is so true. And it's crazy. As I'm talking to y'all, I'm looking at this calendar that my mom gave me. And it's like every month, it's a different poem from a mother to a son. It is so sweet. I don't know where the hell she found this goddamn calendar from. But every time I look at the date, I cry. Because it's just like she thought enough of me to give me something so heartfelt. But this is not about me. Mothers know. Issa goes over to her mom's house and she's just talking about her mom, talking about the block party, and you could just see the weight of the world on Issa. And if I could see it, I know that Issa's mom could feel it. And Issa's mom was like, come on, bring it in, give me a hug. And Issa was like, Mom. But as soon as she touched her mom, she cracked like a fucking corn chip. And my mom has done that to me. My mom absolutely has. She has seen me someplace. Or sometimes, I know one time in particular, I was in church. And the spirit was high. And this is before I used to catch the spirit and, like, really just connect. But I guess this is my first moment of me, like, feeling the spirit. And I just was, like, tense. And my mom was like, baby. And she hugged me and I just broke. Like, mothers know. And when they touch you, or just not even mothers, sometimes, I know for me, I can be that person to some people. Like, I've hugged some people, or a coworker of mine. Don't want to put her business out there, so I'm not going to tell her name, but I want to tell y'all, so I'm going to say that. A family member had caught the coronavirus, and she was, like, dealing with that coming into work. And I saw it on her face, and I was like, hey, what's wrong? And as soon as we locked eyes, she just broke and, like, ran to me and was like, oh my God. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but it just really connected for me in so many different levels when Issa just broke down. And it was so great that her mom had the advice that she gave. Like, shit's gonna happen. Pick up your life and keep moving. And the way her mom was telling it, it was just like, whether or not you make up with Molly, life will go on. Life will always go on. And you have to settle with that and reconcile with the fact that you're gonna be okay. And conveniently, right as she was leaving, Kelly calls. And Issa answers. And Kelly is basically like, are you going to make up with Molly or what? I keep wanting to call Molly Issa. Are you going to make up with Molly or what? Like, girl, what's it gonna be, girl? Oh, that is an old Beyonce song. And I think it's kind of unreleased. But yeah, Kelly gives some insight to Issa. And it's like, hey, listen. When me and Tiffany had our little spiff and we had space, we let so much time go by that we almost couldn't reconcile and come back from that. You don't want that with Molly. Because remember, I told y'all, it's Molly and Issa, Kelly and Tiffany, and together they're girlfriends. But don't get it twisted. It's two separate entities. And then they come together as one. So it's just like, don't fuck up a good thing. Because it's going to be weird when we all come together and y'all ain't talking and we're having the greatest of time. And it's like, eventually one of y'all going to stop coming. And we going to lose this dynamic. But, I don't know, y'all. Whose side are y'all on? Like, I feel like I'm babbling because I didn't take no notes. But whose side are y'all on? Are y'all on Issa's side? Or y'all on Molly's side? Who do y'all feel like was wrong? If you asking me, Molly was wrong as fuck for how she handled it in the moment. Charging Issa up at Issa's event was wrong as fuck. You are here to support. Control your emotions enough to at least get me together when the time is appropriate. And I'm not saying you're wrong for how you feel. If you set the boundary and you feel like Issa crossed it, address it. But not here, not now. Issa, the only fault I can see with Issa in this situation is Molly deliberately said that she was not going to do it, which meant that she didn't want you to use Andrew. That was what she was saying outside of the lines. I don't want to involve Andrew in doing you a favor. And so you chose another route to involve Andrew in doing you a favor. So I can see both sides, but I want to ask y'all who's wrong. So the episode ends after all of this with Issa cleaning up her place, getting everything together. Baby, when she opened that fridge to see that there was nothing in there for her to eat, that face was fucking beat. Issa, I don't know if y'all caught that, but Issa's face was flawless when she was looking, and she was like, there's nothing in here. She decides she wants to go to an Ethiopian restaurant. That was so hard to say, Ethiopian. So she goes to the restaurant, and Molly is sitting at the bar. And what fucks with me just a little bit, and maybe it's the Leo in me, and it's like, when I'm not in your life, I want you to suffer. The fact that she was like, like, bitch, I know you ain't smiling and having a good time, and we are at odds, and I'm not in your life right now. You're supposed to be miserable, okay? But Issa, wrestled with herself, looked at her reflection, and for once, there was nothing as far as dialogue with her reflection. It was just Issa. She had to deal with Issa. It's on you. So what you gonna do? Rabbit. I could not resist. Where did that come from? Where did that come from, y'all? Where did that come from? But ultimately, Issa decides that she does not want to go inside. And I couldn't agree more. If you are waiting on Molly to confront you or to come to you, then this is the wrong time. Because y'all have known each other too long for you to walk in this restaurant, walk right past Molly, and act like you don't know who the fuck she is or that you don't see her. Y'all gotta speak. And if y'all speak, that's gonna open the door to conversation. And if you want her to come to you, then this completely omits your plan, because you are walking into this, which means that you are opening up the dialogue. No. Bitch. You better lift that shit to your motherfucking house. Or pick up some Del Taco on the way home. Why is it that y'all got a Del Taco in LA on every fucking corner, but y'all love Taco Bell so goddamn much? Now, I haven't tried Del Taco, because, bitch, I'm from Texas. I don't know what the fuck that is. I saw a Taco Bell and I went for what I knew. But, I mean, y'all don't take pride in y'all own shit. But that's what this episode was giving y'all. It was giving what it gave, so I gave it what I had. I am drunk as fuck, but I still got to do Camp Getaway. So make sure you are commenting, liking, and subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Same place, same time.